Thank you, Jim.
John, Martin, thank you for coming and talking to us. You will remember how contentious this decision was, and it was incredibly close, this decision. It was an incredibly difficult one.
Yes.
And I was just wondering, in future, if there's a decision, how to do this decision sort of better.
Well, you'll remember I presented, or did I, or I wrote anyway in the Ponsonby News about citizens forums, citizens assemblies. I think that would be a positive step for this board to lead Auckland and New Zealand, in fact, by helping to set up a citizens assembly which could discuss 3 or 4, half a dozen contentious issues throughout the year, and call in their experts as well as the council experts to discuss them, and then come up with a proposition and put it to the board. The board doesn't have to agree with it, but if you've got 100 or so, or 150 of a variety of a good cross-section of citizens who come up with a majority decision, this is what we think should happen. This has taken a long time. I'm not saying that this happened overnight. It wasn't a snap decision that was made, but once the recommendations, I think, came from the council, Mr. Chairman, I think what happened then was the board felt kind of obliged to carry on and agree with it and go for the resource consent and then kind of accept that. And I know that there was agony on all sides of it, and Karen dealing with Ngāti Whātua and others with their concerns, but I think a citizens' assembly, I won't go on, but I think that is something that could be positive, and it would help. Another thing that I think it would do, it would winnow out the outliers, the odd outlier who it would winnow out the outliers. It might get those. Perhaps it would tackle the Gales and the Penny Brights, and but it would allow people who had been subject to 150 people at large, and they were outvoted 99 to 1 or 99 to 2, 98 to 2. I think, Mr. Chairman, that would help your job as chairperson, and it would help the board to make their decisions, and it would appear to be more democratic, and it would be grassroots up rather than top down.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'll move that the Waitemata local board thank John Elliott and Martin Leach of the Ponsonby News for their presentation and attendance of the meeting. Do I have a seconder?
Do you want to add to that their request to research it?
So I'll put that. Those in favour will say aye.
Aye.
No.